3-minute recruiting conversation. And this is similar in format to my 3-minute coaching conversation. There are some differences, and you'll notice them, and I'll explain what they are. You first start off with the icebreaker. How's it going? In this case, it could be, how's business? Because you want to recruit them and find out what's going on in their business right now. And no matter how they answer, if they answer things are great, or they say, well, it's so-so, or having some challenges, no matter which way they answer, you ask them this question. And the question is, what's working for you? So if they say things are great, you compliment them and say, of course they are. Wow, that's great. What's working for you? With that sense of curiosity. And if they say, they're going so-so, you then state, oh really? I'm sure something's working for you. What's working for you? Again, what's working for you? Same question. What you don't want to do, this is the old school selling method of find the pain and build it up and then offer a solution or prescribe a solution. So in this case, if you do that, you'll then start to expand the negative feelings of how things are bad. If you say, what's going on? Tell me some more about your challenges. They start to feel bad and can get into a fight, flight, or freeze where they just don't want to take action and they get emotionally feeling bad. So avoid the old school building up the pain. And this is based on neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and neurobiology, and neuroscience, the mind-body connection, the emotions, the subconscious decision-making. So what's working for you? Let them explain what they're searching for, possibilities. That's a big element of this, is searching for possibility. Now, what is working for me? They'll come up with some ideas and they say, well, contacting my friends or making phone calls or doing certain things, and just compliment, oh, that's great. Again, the compliment that builds up their emotions of feeling good about themselves and that you really acknowledge them, that you're noticing what they're doing well. That's part of the coaching as well. And next question of possibilities is, this is the next question, what can make it better? Now you're having them expand of what else can they do that they're not doing, and maybe you've thought about it or maybe not have thought about it or talked about it out loud. What can make it better? This is the gap. And this is where you start to find out their values, their desires, their needs. And they may say, well, I think I need more coaching or training or support in this or understanding people better, whatever it is. Pay attention to that and do not try to jump in and say, well, I can offer that, I can do that for you. Simply just acknowledge that, saying, okay, yeah, let them express it. Don't try to sell them, don't try to give them advice. And the last question, what do you have to do to make that happen? Now you're having to create more of a gap from what can make it better to what do you have to do to make that happen? And that creates that opening of, maybe I do need to make some changes. Maybe I do need to improve on this. And if they can't do it where they're at, then they have an opportunity to move over with you. So those are the steps. Now you have some information about the emotions and value, their needs. At that point, you can continue the conversation to talk about how you can help them with those needs, if the timing is right, if it's appropriate, or you can then walk away and say, hey, great having this conversation with you, and then leave them, and then a day or two or a week later, contact them again and say, we had that conversation, and there's some things I think I can help you with. I'd like to sit down with you. Now you have some information that you can follow up with them, so it doesn't sound as if it was a sales pitch at the beginning, because if you offer a solution during that conversation, it's going to come across as a sales pitch. But now it's more of an afterthought. That might be a fit, might be a match. These are elements of my conversational selling method. So if this helps, if you like this, you can see the value in this and you want to learn more in regards to then sitting down with somebody and getting more into their values, their emotions, and creating that rapport, the trust, the confidence, and seeing you as an advisor, as a leader, not as a salesperson. Because if you're doing features and benefits and telling them how great you are, you're presenting and sounding like a salesperson, they will treat you like a salesperson of, let me think about it. Okay, nice. I'll get back to you. If you're talk to them as an advisor. That's through the conversational selling method. You discover some valuable information about them, how to make decisions, choices, and the emotion behind them. Then it's a strong combination of what you have to offer and who you are, and if it's appropriate for them to take action, or more, if it's appropriate for you to offer to join your team or to continue on to have a different conversation or a more important conversation about what steps need to happen to take action to join your team. So share this with anyone that you feel can benefit in recruiting the right people, growing a team, and helping others. Thank you. Bye now.